Hello, nerds, and welcome to 4Nerds Gaming. You're on with Qeelin. Today, we're gonna do a little more building on the Feed the Beast server here. I got a little project I'm gonna try to do. That's, we've got this. We got our little house over here, our workshop, and way over here, I've got a tree farm, a rubber tree farm that is, and a wheat farm. And I'll give y'all a quick run through of this. Oh, there's a gate. And if you haven't seen this before, this is a automatic wheat farm. This little machine right here is. The wife called it little green hen. I don't know why, but anyway, basically you power it with any regular power source. I've got it powered with solar panels over here. It runs under the ground and these battery boxes. And you turn on the switches to these little electrical engines here, and it will start to. What it does is it will plant wheat, and when you first turn this thing on, it will build an area around here. See this dirt? You supply it with dirt, and it will plant all the wheat. And then once it's planted, this machine here is a combine. It will harvest the wheat once it's grown. This is what it's doing right now. See this breaking the wheat? And then as it breaks it, this machine will continue to plant. You see the seeds going down? It's replanting. And the wheat goes into the little chest on the side here. So seeds and wheat will go into here. And then upstairs, we've got a very similar machine. We got the power going up to it, but it's a tree farm because we were needing a lot of rubber, so I made a rubber tree. Well, it's just a tree farm. An arboretum or arboretum. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a tree farm. You put hummus in here, which is not the kind of hummus you eat. It's like a compost, and that's what it builds this thing out of. These spots are like this hummus stuff, and you'll plant whatever tree you put in here. And then once they grow, this machine is a tree harvester. It will harvest the trees, and this is a little different. It will. I've got this pipe hooked up to it. This pipe goes down to that chest I had downstairs. And so what it'll do is it will chop the trees. The saplings and the logs will go down this pipe, and I'm sorry. Just the logs will go down this part, and the saplings will go over to the planter. So they'll fill back this up again. I do have oak trees in here too because I was doing. See, there's an oak tree there. I was doing rubber trees just to get as much rubber as I could, but now I've got a few stacks of it saved up, and so I'm not too concerned about continuing to grow rubber trees. I mean, you can still use them for other things. What's funny is when you turn rubber trees into planks, you get jungle planks, which I don't really like. It's this stuff right here, this kind of redwood. So I wanted some oak to build some things with, so I thought, well, I'll throw some oak in there too, and we'll get those popping up here and there. But anyway, the project I want to work on today, I hate to digress like that, is that the solar panels I have out here cannot keep up with supply this thing needs. I have to continuously turn this thing off and back on and let the batteries build back up again. That one's full, but let's see as we go. Oh wow, they're all full. Well, let's turn on the other machine and see if that drains. I remember correctly, I could not run these things full time, leave them on, but to have it just continuously harvest wood, because it would just drain the batteries over time. So let's turn them back on and see how that affects the batteries. Plus, if it rains, you don't get any power then, so they just continuously drain the power out of it. Yeah. See, it's going down slowly here. It's slow, but over time, leaving these things up 24 hours a day, then when it gets night time, it's draining full time and it's not charging. Day will come around, it'll charge a little more, but it's still, over time, it'll drain. I've got 4 battery boxes here, and it will drain them all to empty eventually. So I went ahead and made 4 more solar panels. I'm going to stick them on over here. Also, you see my helmet? Here. You can't see it there. I've got a solar panel helmet on that will keep my jetpack charged up as I'm walking around. Anyway, I'm going to throw these 4 solar panels on here and make this thing, maybe it will finally be able to keep up with the demand so I can kind of just walk away from this thing. I do have to come over here occasionally and give it some more that hummus. But what I want to do is get enough power to where it can be self-sufficient for the most part. And then I'm going to run transport pipe all the way over to my little house over here. So I don't have to worry about coming back over here anymore. I can just go open a chest up and bam, there's wood, there's wheat, all I need. So let's see if I can find another spot to stick one here. I can break this. Right down there's that pipe. I've got 4 more, so I should be able to stick them. My internet out here in this location I'm in now is horrible. So let's put one here, one here, and then we'll have to add some wire down there. I did bring some wire, didn't I? Yep. Some wire down here. And then, yeah, that'll work. Put one here and one here. Now maybe that will be finally enough power to keep up with this thing. I swear. Okay, you should see this battery starting to charge now instead of. Yep, it's going up. All right, that did it. That pushed it over the edge. Now they will stay fully charged all the time. So now I can leave these things on 24 hours a day, and they will continuously harvest everything for me. Now, I know that over time, I'm going to be overwhelmed with wheat and trees, but I should be able to just turn these things on, let them run, fill a few chests up with them, and if I need them to come back on again, I can come over here and turn them on and let them just run for a few more days and fill up again. That way I don't have to worry about anything else. I can plant just nearly any kind of tree I want up here, as long as it's not. I can't do one of the 4x4 jungle trees, but I can do everything else. And it should be able to be mostly self-sufficient. I will have to add some more hummus, like I said. But I got a ton of cobblestone pipe. I don't know if that's going to be enough or if I just did overkill. I didn't count this out at all. But I'm going to run it from here, just simply on top of the ground. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I could run it from here over the top of the ground, just look real tacky. Or I could do it really cool and run it under the ground so you won't see it at all. You'll just see it come out of a chest over there. What do you think? I don't know either. I need to fix this creeper hole. I think it'd be kind of cool to see it on top of the ground because it's like mechanical, but it also kind of just junks up the place a little bit. So I don't really know. Maybe I'll do a combination of the both. I'll have you can see it at parts of the way and other times you don't see it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So let me get started on that and I will come right back and show you my progress. Okay, I'm back. I'll let this thing run a little while. And I have noticed that it is no longer pumping. See here? So you look at these and bam. Out, out, out. Oop. And out. So, this is not going to work. I mean, these put out enough power to run the machine and charge a little bit, but only during the day. So that means that if it runs 24 hours a day all the time, it's going to drain the batteries down to nothing. So, I guess I'll have to go with plan B. Oh, whoa. There's a hole there. Go with plan B at some point. I'm going to let these things charge back up again. And I may have to add either a larger battery like an MFE, so it'll have a longer storage capacity, or I'll add maybe some wind power to go with these to supplement it when it's not daytime. I don't know. I really don't know what to do about that exactly, but it seems like a lot of solar panels just to run this machine. In the meantime, I am going to, oh yeah, it's a piece of steel, I think, or iron. I'm going to run this pipe. Now, what I have here is cobblestone transport pipe, which is the same thing as I have there. So what I'm basically going to do is run it down from below this, and then I'm going to have to put in order to get this stuff out of this chest, I either have to carry it by hand, or I'll have to, thinking about this now. I'll either have to carry this by hand back over there, or I'll have to put a piece of wooden pipe at the bottom of this with a redstone engine, so it'll pull things out of that chest. Just setting a pipe into that chest like that will not pull things out of it without having a piece of wooden pipe. But now that I look at this, you know, you're getting the sand, which is coming. It's a byproduct of the tree farm. Every time a tree grows, it turns the humus into sand, which you can use that to make glass and make other things. So I want that. Obviously, we want the wheat to go to the house, and we want all the wood to go to the house. But the seeds, they can stay here. So I'm thinking about putting a diamond pipe here somewhere, maybe right here, and then divide the seeds to come back out and go in. I think I can make those go into here. It'll just put the seeds directly into here. And any extras I have that fill this up, they'll just fall on the ground, and who cares if they fall on the ground, really, you know? So yeah, I may put right here, I may put a piece of, I've got someone at the house, a diamond pipe, and then divide that off to have all those things go down, except for the seeds, have them go over here. Yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, I'll start building this pipe. So what I did, I made it go underground here at the beginning. It's going to run underground all the way over till it gets to the water, the river over there. And I'll show you what I've got going on over there. In the meantime, I can build this. Oh, no, I don't want that to... Oh, really? Come on, let me have that. I'm going to be able to just walk backwards and hold it down because it's going to go crazy. So I need some input from you guys. If you're watching this video and you enjoy what I'm doing here, the concept of what I'm doing, I need some input. I want you to comment, tweet it, email it, Facebook. We've got all that stuff going on. Let us know. What is that? I think that's from that creeper hole earlier. Let us know what you want me to do. I have a couple of ideas of things I'm going to be doing on this server while it's Feed the Beast. We do have plans to change things up a little bit when 1.7 comes out. For now, the server we have, 400 server, is Feed the Beast, like you see here. But when 1.7 comes out, we're going to convert the server to that, create a whole new world, and for all of us to play on again. And now I'm going to keep this same world. I'll download this and have it as a single player world, so all of us can come in here and play still. And I'll continue to do some videos from it, but it won't be on our server. It won't be a multiplayer anymore, at least not over the internet. Now here, what I did was I made a. Let's go see if this thing's actually. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's charging. I love it. I love it. Nothing worse than, if you've seen a previous episode of us doing Minecraft, nothing worse than your jetpack running out of power right at the most inopportune time, like when you're, floating over a lava pool. Just saying. So this should keep me from getting too much in trouble. Anyway, so it runs underground from over there until it gets to here by the riverside. I thought, you know what, this would be a cool place to have like a neat transition here. So I'm gonna put this basalt cobblestone here, stone bricks here, and I'm just gonna build a little, little zigzag here over the river because I don't want it to become. I would just make it straight, but it's cutting across right here, and I think I'll put a nice little pretty bridge across. And I want this to be here so you can see it, but I don't want it to be like, right in the way of building a bridge or something. So we'll have it come over here like this. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to have to climb on top of this thing to do this. Make a little zigzag, and then I'll make it run into the side of the hill and go underground again. So that over there where that tunnel is, make it go straight over there into the little shop I've got going on over there. Into a chest. Oh, how'd that happen? So anyway, I need some advice. We have a project. You may have, if you've been on our Facebook page recently, you've seen me post a picture of a start of a little circular courtyard type of thing. And that's one thing I love about this mod. Do you see what it did? I put the last one of the stack down, and it automatically filled my hand back up with what I was using. I love that. They should implement that in the real Minecraft. Seriously. I think I'm going to put another pylon right here. This doesn't look very realistic coming across the land and not be on something, And probably one more over here too, maybe like right here. Probably should make some kind of cool, something different right there between that. I wonder if you put a half slab. I don't know, I may play with that later. Design wise, it doesn't look so hot. I want to see if I can figure out something better to do there, but